What happened to Laurie Jean Depies? On August 19, 1992, a co-worker walked Laurie Jean Depies to her vehicle after work at the Fox River Mall in Appleton, Wisconsin. She was 20 years old, 5'5" and around 115 pounds. She was born on September 17, 1971. So after work, Laurie and her co-worker walked to their own cars at the parking lot of the Fox River Mall sa Appleton, Wisconsin nga. So after nun, they drove in separate ways kasi magkaiba sila ng pupuntahan ng kanyang co-worker, and yung boyfriend ni Laurie named Mark had been waiting in his apartment with his sister and a friend. Laurie's car, a 1984 Volkswagen Bug or Rabbit, was last seen on August 19, 1992 at approximately 10 p.m. at the Fox River Mall in Wisconsin. She apparently arrived at her boyfriend's apartment in the 300 block of West Wilson Avenue in Menasha, Wisconsin between approximately 10:15 to 10:30 p.m. So Mark, his sister, and their friend heard Laurie's car pull into the parking lot of his apartment complex because Laurie's car has a very loud muffler. So may distinctive siya na sound. So they knew na car na yun ni Laurie and she's already at the parking lot. However, after a few minutes, so they thought na nagpark lang si Laurie, and then eventually after a few minutes, she would come into Mark's apartment, but she did not arrive at the apartment of her boyfriend. So they found her vehicle in the parking lot, but no sign of Laurie. However, yung passenger door ng sasakyan ni Laurie was open, and there was a styrofoam cup of soda on the hood of Laurie's car. But there were no signs of Laurie at the scene. No one saw her walk away from the parking lot or get into anyone's car. So this was 1992, so most probably hindi pa masyadong uso ang CCTV, or kung meron man, very limited lang yung may access. And then Mark and his friends saw that Laurie's overnight bag and purse were left inside her vehicle. So eventually, they notified the police and reported Laurie missing. There are very few clues in Laurie's disappearance. Authorities believe that she was kidnapped by someone she knew because it would be uncharacteristic for Laurie to willingly get into a car with a stranger. Kasi diba nga, stranger danger. Ayan laging pinapaalala ng mga magulang sa mga anak nila, especially sa US. So of course, hindi lang naman yun applicable sa mga bata. And wala ding indication na Laurie was forcibly kidnapped. So, yun lang. Yung sasakyan lang niya, yung Volkswagen lang niya, yung nakita. May styrofoam sa taas ng kotse niya. Open yung passenger door, which is weird. And then, wala na. So, naisip ng mga police na baka willingly ay sumama si Laurie sa isang tao na pinagkakatiwalaan niya. And she was harmed afterwards. So itong nakita na styrofoam cup dun sa hood ng sasakyan ni Laurie ay chinek ng mga police and they found an unidentified thumbprint on it, which police believe may have been from the abductor or dun sa suspect. And judging from the size down ng thumbprint, it was probably from a man, but not definitely kasi pwede rin galing sa babae. So of course, yung family ni Laurie did everything to find her. I believe may mga search and rescue, but to no avail. So the case went cold. Mas malamig pa sa freezer. However, in 2010, after 18 years, Laurie Dwayne Hall confessed to kidnapping and killing Laurie. Laurie is currently serving a life sentence in a North Carolina prison for kidnapping a 15-year-old girl named Jessica Roach. And Jessica's body was found in a cornfield in Indiana in 1993, a year before Laurie's disappearance. Ang sabi ni Laurie, he spotted Laurie at a store, presumably dun sa kanyang pinagtatrabuhuhan sa Fox River Mall, and he followed her to the apartment parking lot where she was abducted. Ito kasing si Laurie Dwayne Hall is a known killer at the time. Authorities stated that Laurie became a suspect in Laurie's disappearance and is a suspect in the disappearances of many young girls. Laurie also confessed to kidnapping and murdering Trisha Reitler, who disappeared from Indiana in 1993, and he also implied that he was involved in the 1988 disappearance of Paulette Webster from Illinois. So police believe that he may have killed 30 to 40 women, but he hasn't been charged in any of those cases beside Jessica Roach's case, which he was sentenced to life in prison. Investigators searched the area where Laurie said he had buried Laurie, but they were unable to find her body or any physical evidence to substantiate his confession. And no arrest have been made in Laurie's disappearance, and her case remains unsolved to this day. Even though may suspect na nag-confessed and sinabing he did it, but the authorities or the police wasn't able to find Laurie or her body. There has been no activity on her bank accounts or social security number since she went missing in 1992. She was born on September 17, 1971, and she would have been 49 years old. At the time of Laurie's disappearance, she was wearing a sleeveless black rib knit turtleneck with horizontal stripes, black and white striped spandex shorts, black slip-on leather shoes, a silver watch on her left wrist, and multiple silver necklaces, bracelets, anklets, and earrings. She's a Caucasian female with brown hair and green eyes. Laurie has a tattoo of an Indian art form that resembles a squid on her right ankle. She may have been wearing brown tinted contact lenses at the time of her disappearance. Her ears are triple pierced, ibig sabihin tatlo yung butas ng tenga niya for the earrings, and her nicknames are Lorella and Ella. If you have any information concerning Lauries Depies, please contact your local FBI office or the nearest American embassy or consulate. You can also submit an anonymous tip online at tips.fbi.gov.